Right now, someone is thinking about you. But here's the twist. What they're thinking is almost nothing to do with you. And the version of yourself you're so desperately trying to control. It doesn't exist. Not the way you think it does. This realization will either terrify you or set you free. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you've been living in a prison of your own making and how to finally walk out. Asterisk asterisk. Do you remember the first time you truly saw yourself? Not just glanced but saw yourself. It probably happened between ages 1 and 2. A sliding glass door, a mirror, a window, something reflective that you'd passed 100 times before. But this time was different. You stopped. You stared. And something clicked. That's me. That face. Those eyes. That body. All of it too. But here's what nobody tells you. That moment didn't just give you self-awareness. It gave you a problem that would haunt you for the rest of your life. Pause. For effect, as you grew older, that reflection became routine. You stopped marveling at it and started judging it. How's my hair? Any pimples? Do these clothes make me look good? Does this person see me the way I want to be seen? The wonder died. The anxiety began. And now you can't even look at yourself without feeling something: insecurity, criticism, fear, emptiness. Try it right now. Imagine staring at your reflection for a full minute, not checking your appearance, examining your existence. Look at your eyes. Really look. Those pupils consuming. Light like black holes, pulling everything into the singularity of your consciousness. Your skin stretched tight over muscle and bone. Your face this strange mask you wear every single day but never chose. Ask yourself, am I really in there? Trapped inside this flesh? This heartbeat? This breath? How did I end up as this? It's disorienting, isn't it? That's because you've just touched the edge of something most people spend their entire lives running from. Asterisk asterisk. But mirrors aren't the real problem. People are, because every single person you meet becomes a mirror. And unlike the one on your bathroom wall, these mirrors talk back. They judge. They evaluate. They form opinions. And you feel it every glance, every conversation, every interaction. There's a concept in sociology called the looking glass. Self. It works like this. Step 1. You imagine how you appear to others. Step 2. You imagine how they judge that appearance. Step 3. You feel pride or shame based on those imagined judgments. Read that again. Imagined judgments. You're not even responding to what people actually think. You're responding to what you think they think. You're trapped in a hall of mirrors, where every reflection is distorted by your own fears. Here's the brutal truth. That person who saw you stumble over your words in a meeting, they forgot about it 5 minutes later. That stranger who glanced at you on the street, they're not replaying it in their mind. That friend you think is judging your life choices, they're too busy worrying about their own. But you? You're replaying it, analyzing it, obsessing over it. Why? Because you've convinced yourself that your existence depends on controlling how others see you. Asterisk. The philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre understood this better than anyone. In his play, No Exit, 3 people die and find themselves locked in a room together. No windows, no mirrors, no escape. At first, they don't realize they're in hell, but slowly, it becomes clear they can only know themselves through how the others describe them. Their self-image is entirely dependent on the perceptions of people they can't control. One character, Estelle, breaks down. How can I rely upon your taste? How sickening it all is enough to drive one crazy. This is where Sartre's famous line comes from. Hell is other people. But here's what most people miss. Hell isn't actually other people. Hell is your dependence on other people. It's the exhausting performance you put on every single day. Changing how you walk when strangers appear, monitoring your words in every conversation, dressing differently around different people, making life decisions based on what others expect, scrolling through social media, comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight, reel, become both the artist and the security guard of your own identity. You're sculpting yourself constantly while simultaneously policing every angle, every perception, every possible judgment. The psychoanalyst Jacques Lacan put it perfectly. I see only from one point, but in my existence, I am looked at from all sides. You're trying to control something that's fundamentally uncontrollable, and that's why you're tired. Asterisk. So what's the solution? Most people think the answer is to find themselves, to discover that authentic, consistent, stable self, and then protect it from the world. But here's the secret. There is no stable self to find. Think about it. Who you are in the morning is different from who you are at night. Who you are with your parents is different from who you are with your friends. Who you were 5 years ago is different from who you are today. You're not a statue. You're a river. Constantly flowing, constantly changing, constantly becoming. And the moment you try to freeze that river, to pin yourself down into one fixed identity, you create suffering. This is the paradox. The harder you try to control how others see you, the more anxious you become. The more you search for your true self, the more lost you feel. The tighter you grip, the more everything slips away. So what do? You let go, not in a passive, defeated way, but in a liberated, courageous way. You stop depending on others' perceptions to validate your existence. You stop expecting the world to align with your desires. You stop fighting the fundamental truth of life. Everything is in flux. Your body is changing right now, cells dying, regenerating, shifting. Your thoughts are in motion, appearing, dissolving, reforming. Your identity is fluid, adapting, evolving, responding. And that's not a problem to solve. That's the beauty to embrace. Asterisk. The doors of hell are open. They've always been open. They exist in your mind, and you're the one guarding them. The question is, will you walk out? Will you stop performing for invisible audiences? Will you release the need to be seen a certain way? Will you marvel at your existence instead of trying to control it? Because here's what's waiting outside. Not certainty, not a perfect self, not everyone's approval, but something better. Freedom. The freedom of a child seeing their reflection for the first time, not with judgment, but with wonder. And if you ever feel yourself slipping back into that prison of perception and fear, don't worry. Hell is always there if you need it. But so is the exit. Final line delivered slowly, with emphasis. The choice has always been yours. If this resonated with you, I've written a book that explores these ideas much deeper. It's called The Terrible Paradox of Self-Awareness, and it comes out March 10th, 2026. Pre-order, link in the description. Thank you for watching. See you next time.